Hiya! So if you clicked on this video, then you either know me, or enjoy Blue Period, or enjoy artist journey videos. And if you're an artist and fall into the last category, when's the last time you drew? Do you need something to doodle? Doodle me! No need to thank me. I decided to make this video because Blue Period inspired me out of a burnout period years ago, and I thought it'd be fun to study like Yatora did. I feel very similar to the perception Yatora has of himself. Hardworking, but not necessarily talented. All I can do is work hard to achieve what I want, and seeing Yatora work hard and struggle, but still stay persistent and achieve, gave me a like, wow feeling, you know? Like, hey, I'm just like him for real, why can't I do that? Especially the summer vacation homework scene, but I'm getting ahead of myself. What the hell is Blue Period, and who's Yatora? How did a manga manage to get you through a burnout, and what are we doing here? So let's start here. Being an artist is hard. Between procrastinating, imposter syndrome, and art studies, it's hard to get any real work done. Like every other artist, I've struggled in believing in myself and motivation, only to get inspired by the next media I consume a bit later. An artist's mind is a fickle thing, so on one particularly bad procrastination swing, I was reading Blue Period, which is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Tsubasa Yamaguchi, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, which follows our main character, Yatora Yaguchi, a normie sheep. I swear that's how they were trying to portray him. He had a delinquent lifestyle of social smoking and drinking with his friends because they liked it, and his dad said that studying all the time would make him a boring man. Yet he was an honor student who knew how to work hard and excelled at school because his mom told him to. Everything he did up to this point was because someone else told him to do so. I also want to say that it's not just me pointing this out, even his friends had something to say about it. Yatora doesn't have a hobby, or rather, there's nothing he's devoted to. And he was very self-aware of this fact, acknowledging that the emotions he felt didn't feel like they were his. These feelings don't belong to me. He just enjoyed quote-unquote meeting quotas. He never felt the need to apply himself because he never found something he was passionate about, and had a very dismissive opinion of the arts, saying, the kids who take elective arts are a bunch of slackers and otaku. That is until we saw a particularly blue morning sky in Shibuya, and in a surge of emotions painted it for an art assignment he had. And when one of his friends recognized what it was and acknowledged it, he said, and I quote, "At that moment, for the first time in my life, I felt like I had a real conversation with people." Which, like, what an artist thing to say. Bro was fighting it every step of the way. I can do art as a hobby, can't I? I don't have to be a pro. I can still make art even if I don't go to art school. Why should I do it seriously? I got praised once and I'm getting carried away with things. What's wrong with me? That's why. Doing something fun would just be careless. That's why it's a waste of time to be doing this. And repeatedly calls art a waste of time. And I kind of get that, you know? Dreams can be very scary to follow because you have so much more to lose. But as his wise art teacher says, so your girlfriend's busty? Well, then I hope you'll be able to capture how big and soft they are, and how jiggly. Wait, that's the wrong quote. Isn't it natural to pour as much as you can into things that you love? And then suddenly, boom! Inspiration has been ignited. Oh, man. My heart is racing out of control, but I've never felt so real in my entire life. Not until I made that blue painting. It's like my heart has sprung into action now. And to his own disbelief, he follows these feelings and it leads him to joining his school's art club, where summer vacation is in a week, so we go right into the summer vacay art. Yay! And here's where we really begin. An assignment is given to the club members to complete over summer vacation, and it's as follows. Summer vacation is 1 month, and in that month they will need to complete 7 still lifes, 3 watercolors, 1 full scrapbook, 1 daily photo diary, and 1 finished piece. But Yatora, being a major Chad, does all of this, but instead of just 7 still lifes, he does 30, which is nearly 1 per day. And so seeing his work ethic really inspired me. I wanted to see if I could do the same thing. But unfortunately, I couldn't commit that much time to this project. I'm a busy maned wolf. So instead I committed to doing it in 1 week. Now I'm not insane, and I know I wouldn't be able to complete 1 month of work on top of everything else that I do. I'm not trying to set myself up for failure here. So instead I found the average rate at which they'd have to complete the pieces in order to finish everything on time and at an even pace. And here's the numbers that I got. For every week, they'd have to complete 1 watercolor, 7 scrapbook pages, 7 photo diary entries, and for Yatora, 7 still lifes. And I'm throwing in the 1 full piece just for funsies, so that's what I will be doing. I documented every day of this work, my thoughts, feelings, and regrets probably. And I'll answer these questions every day. Are you having fun? Do you regret doing this? Do you believe you're a hard worker? So, let's see how I did. I'm gonna have to cut this part. I'm going outside right now. Oh, it's cold outside! Oh well, hello, first day of filming, and so I'm really gonna come out here to take my first photo diary entry thingamajiggy. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be a fun opportunity to learn, and it's so cold outside, it's windy, and I don't have a sweater on. But yeah, I'm excited. I think it'll be a good journey to see how committed I can be to, being an artist and trying out different art thingies, because usually I just draw and just call it a day. So I'm gonna have to do a bunch of other stuff that I usually don't do. But it's only for 1 week, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I'll see you. Bye. Day 1 started off pretty strong. I was excited, so I couldn't choose which photo to use for the photo journal, so I have 2 of those. I went outside and checked the garden, and look, a baby cilantro plant. It was a very pretty day. I streamed a watercolor painting that I think came out way prettier than I anticipated. I mean, look at this. Wow. I thought I was rusty. And then I made the scrapbook page, watched a couple of streams, did some editing, and a lot of research. And then I had to rush the still life. I just grabbed some random stuff, and yeah, you could tell it was rushed. But that was day 1. This is the end of the first day. I finished all the pieces finally. It is 12:45 a.m. Well, 12:47 now. Let's see, let me answer the questions very quickly because I need to go to bed. I am having fun. It reminds me of back whenever I was taking art classes, and I really enjoyed those because it felt like I had a purpose in doing art and it was fun. A little, not really regret. It's just, I'm worried whether or not I'll be able to finish, but I don't necessarily regret. I'm having fun. Will I finish completely? Who knows, but I am enjoying this. Today, yes, I was working the entire day and I did not slack off and I didn't get distracted, so pat on my back. That is it. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Day 2, I was still somewhat excited, so I woke up early and did my still life, which was a little messy, but pretty good. Then I took my photo diary entry, which is amazing, and I would argue my best one throughout this project. Day 2 definitely felt a lot more eventful than the other days, but a majority of my day was spent online like the other days, so that's kind of weird. I also hit 900 subscribers on YouTube, so like that was actually kind of dope. It was at this point that I was supposed to start the final piece, but due to some incomplete work from before, I did not, and this is foreshadowing. Hello, day 2 is now at its end. I have just finished the photo journal, which took the longest because I didn't really experience that much. Ooh, it is 12:19. Wonder if I'm gonna be finishing everything late. Anyways, the questions, I think I am. I enjoy it. I definitely don't like, oh man, I should have never done this. Not yet. I believe I'm trying my best and I'm doing decently. That is it, and yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye. By day 3, I had already gotten into a routine, and by that I mean I was forgetting what day it was, but I did my work nonetheless. I did my still life first thing in the morning. I did it in pen and then decided that I hated it and decided that I would stick with pencil for the rest of the project. I tried repairing a keyboard that day and spent way too long, failed miserably, and that set me back quite a bit, so I had to rush my remaining work. So my photo diary and scrapbook page was just me looking around my room finding cool views. Cool thing actually, I have Christmas lights underneath my bed and they're the energy saving ones, so they blink really fast, and I actually managed to catch a light while it was off and back on, which I think is pretty cool. Hello. Okay, this is the end of day 3. I did not get everything that I wanted to get done today. The progress that I needed to make for the final piece, I did not do. I am, because I like doing art. I do regret the still lifes a little bit because I dislike still lifes a lot because I always spend a lot of time and I'm always like, I could have done better. And this one especially, with the pen, it didn't give what I wanted it to give. No, I am a little anxious. I'm starting to think like maybe this like wasn't a good idea, but we'll see how it turns out. I'm excited to see the end product regardless. I think I am, because I'm trying my best despite all doubts. I'm still doing it and I'm still fucking like scared as shit because I want this project to do well. I want to be able to prove that I can do anything that I said I might do, and I want to do stuff, but I'm scared, but I need to teach myself to do it anyways. And so this is just one step of the many steps that I have to take. Anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm excited. Tomorrow's karaoke. Well, technically today it's like 12 something. Anyways, bye-bye. On day 4, I focused more on not being nervous for the karaoke stream later that day, so I went outside, saw some nice flowers, and it went well, so I took the rest of the day kind of easy. Looking back, my still life was not as bad as I thought it was that day, but I think when I took the reference photo, I shot it at a different angle, and so whenever I was comparing the two, I was like, wow, this came out very inaccurate, which is a Hong Kong clown move on my part. And the scrapbook page is basically all flowers and memes, so 9 out of 10. And I had just started on my final piece, meaning I was gonna have about 3 days to finish it. Yay! Hello. End of day 4. I did my still life, did the scrapbook, did the photo diary, did get a little work done on the final piece. Today felt like a very light workload, which is partially good because I was a little like, oh, I feel like I'm burning out.
We'll see how I handle tomorrow. And the questions, commitment is hard, but I do enjoy it because I'm excited to see the end result. Not enough to make me stop doing it. Yes, because I'm still continuing to do the work despite being like, oh, I don't know if that's such a good idea anymore. I'm still like, well, I gotta draw anyways. And I am seeing improvements, so like the results are there. I can't just not do it. But anyways, I will see you 3 days left, so we're almost there. Okay, bye-bye.
On day 5, I completely forgot about time and thought it was day 4 and had gone out, so I had to rush all my work to stay on track. But despite this, I think some of my coolest work was done on this day. I had a cool style in my still life, cool photo diary, which is really ironic because that day I felt I had really bad brain rot and a really poor ability to focus, and I was beating myself up over that. I found out later that that was the start of a fever. I was sick, and not in a cool way.
Hello, end of day 5 apparently. I'm whispering because it's like 12 something. I got everything I was supposed to, but I didn't work on the final piece. Gonna need to really rush that towards the end. 2 more days left, and then I have to edit, which is scary. Questions? Yes, I do feel like I'm getting the tiniest bit better at still life, which I hate, but I've gotten a little bit faster. It is a little bit of that curve where it's like, oh, I suck, oh, I'm fucking good as hell. I really suck, I should stop. No, now that I'm towards the end, actually that's not true. Tiniest itty bitty bit. I'm just like scared of the editing portion. We'll burn that bridge when we get there. Yeah, yes, because I'm still doing it. Every day I'm like, oh, is today the day? Will I just not do it? And I do it. And it's like, good job, Paprika. Did it. But yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.
And it's at this point that the project took a bit of an unexpected turn, which, let me take a moment to make a statement here. Don't do what I'm about to do in this project on a regular basis, at the very least. I was sick, but I continued to work like normal and tried to ignore it. Take care of yourselves. I did that just for the sake of finishing this project, but again, please take care of yourselves. The thing is, I remembered while working on the project that there was a scene similar to my situation that happened in Blue Period. Bit of spoilers here, but when he went to take the college entrance exams, he had to do a test and he got sick for I forget how many days of the test, but it was really bad. But he powered through it because he knew that's what he wanted to do. And once I remembered that, I realized I had no choice but to power through. And maybe I was a little naive. And also maybe I'm on a very strict time schedule right now. But nonetheless, again, health is important.
Hello, this is day 6. I just unlocked I'm a part of the YouTube's pro partner program, so I will see you later today. I woke up kind of early because I could not fall back to sleep and my throat really hurts. I hope I don't get sick. I'm feeling like I'm gonna start getting sick though, so that's not good because I still have a lot of work to do. See y'all later today. Bye bye.
Day 6, I was getting down with the sickness and the pressure was on. Also, I became a part of the YouTube Partners program that day, so thanks guys, that was awesome. My still life came out a little goofy, but my photo diary was as cool as I thought it'd be, so that's neat. And I think my scrapbook page is very moving, to say the least. I mean, look at this. My throat was dying, but I was pressing on at this point.
Hello, end of day 6 now. I'm getting faster at still lives. I'm pretty sure I am sick, but I have a bunch of work to do, so we'll take care of that later. 1 more day left. I really need to go like balls deep or something into, why did I say that? Into the final project, because it's due tomorrow. I'm learning despite everything. I still keep working, so you know, that's nice. A tiny bit. I just hate the still lives. They're so annoying, but I'm getting better, so you know, it's partially good, partially bad, you know? Yes, because I'm still doing it, and I have not quit, surprisingly. I want to say I really, really want to quit, but rather I just don't want to do still lives anymore because I don't like still lives. I've never liked still lives. Yeah, I can't wait to see the finished project of the video. Hopefully it comes out maybe not exactly the way that I picture it in my head, but like at least a little bit. It takes a lot of work to get places, so I'm getting there, right? Hopefully, surely one day. Okay, bye-bye. I'll see y'all tomorrow for the final day. Hello, final day. Yippee, we made it, right? I am sick. Still gonna work because, you know, what am I, a baby? I can take it. Wish me luck. Bye-bye.
Day 7 was wild. I was no longer in denial, I was taking medicine, but I was still determined to finish. I wanted to end with a bang and have some type of glorious victory. I was trying to go for mind over matter, but I can say now there's a limit to that. But despite that, I think my still life wasn't all that bad and my photo journal was kind of cool.
Hello, end of day 7. Unfortunately, I'm like fucking dying. My throat hurts, my head hurts, I have a fever, and I feel fucking nauseous. The thing is, whenever I have a fever, I become as functional as like a 2-day-old puppy. And my head hurts too much that if I walk too fast, that I'll get like really dizzy and I get like close to falling. I almost, nausea, right? Nausea sucked. 2 times I felt like I was gonna die. My throat started like, it hurts, you know? And I'll start coughing because I feel like there's something there. And then it hurts even more, and so I start coughing more, and then I like struggle to breathe, so I was like, I think I'm gonna die. But I lived, but unfortunately that did not allow me to really get work done. I'm gonna use like half of the day tomorrow to do what I can. There will be like a day 7.5 because I did not anticipate getting sick. Okay, bye-bye. I need to answer the questions, but I'll answer those like after day 7.5. Bye-bye. I feel like a failure, but like I'm still working though. It's fine. That goes to show. Do what you can. Hello. I just woke up. I have drank the right amount of medicine. I feel a lot better than I do yesterday, but I think that's because of the medicine. But anyways, I'm gonna give myself 6 hours to finish the final piece. And you may be wondering, Paprika, why don't you just stop? You're sick. And here's the thing. That's lame. No. There's a scene in Blue Period, right? You gotta understand, this series really motivates me because it shows he still went for it because it was a dream that he was willing to chase. And this is something that I want to try. That was the whole point of this experiment, to see if I could push myself the same way that he did. Because I want to pursue dreams like that. But yeah, you know, it's not that hard. It's just drawing. It's not like I'm doing manual labor or anything. Pursue what you want to the extent that you can. Because you're the only one who can do that for yourself. No one else is going to do that for you. So yeah. Okay, I'll see y'all later today. Bye-bye. Okay, day 7.5 question. I had fun throughout the entire thing. It was just like seeing how much I could push myself, and it kind of sucks that I got sick. In theory, it kind of helped with the experiment, but it was just like, oh, I hate being sick. No, because I think it'll be cool. If everything turns out okay, the video is gonna be cool. Yeah, because I did not give up. I thought about it and I was like, it would be so easy to just like give up and do something else. And I was like, no, that's a baby way to think. So yeah. And then on day 7, answer this. Did the exercise give you any insight on your work ethic? Yes. I've learned that maybe I throw myself a little too hard into projects and stuff, and that I've definitely learned that I do improve, and it's crazy how much is that a spider? So confident that I just saw a spider right now. My work ethic is good. Nose to the grindstone and grind all the way down. Maybe not the best for the long term, but I can say that I'm pretty confident that I am a hard worker, which like before I was like, I don't know if I could really call myself a hard worker. I'm definitely harder on myself, and I really acknowledge there's that. Do you feel you've improved or changed at all? I definitely have improved. Because like I thought I was taking like the same amount of time. It turns out I'm just bad at telling time. I can do still lifes now in like half an hour. I mean, they're not the greatest, but they're like pretty decent. I suck at textures a little bit, but I can still get like the main message across in my form. So like that's impressive. Did you enjoy making art in this project? Yes, I enjoyed scrapbooking a lot. It felt like little like diary entries where I just put photos of like stuff I went throughout the day. And I like the photo journal because like I got to take pictures of stuff that I was excited about, whether it be just like silly little photos. I love doing that. Like one of them was just this kalimba that I have, and I just took a picture like through the inside of it because it had like kind of a holographic film on it, so it was like very pretty. I think if I hadn't gotten into art, I may have fallen into photography. I think there's just some views that are really pretty, you know? And then let's see. Did your opinion change about Yatora? I don't know. I don't think it did. I still consider him a very hard worker. At no point in this project have I been like, man, this guy made it seem like it was hard. It's pretty easy. Because like, God, still lifes every day suck. It feels kind of like it was less of a workload than I thought it was. But this was 7 days and I struggled to keep consistency there every now and then. So to do that for an entire month, I don't know, that would definitely be like a different boiling pot, I feel. But yeah, no, I would say no. If anything, it made me like admire him a little more because, you know, I am an artist. I know I like art. So I had those like feelings of assurance going in. He didn't. He was like, I am trying to do art. I just enjoy the feeling of it. So he went in with like less than me and he was able to do more. And so it's like, God damn, what are you feeding this kid, you know? So there's that. I don't know if that helps with anything. Any advice to a viewer? Yes. Make sure you know what you can and can't take. And in life, you will have to accept else. That's just how it is sometimes. You can't win everything. You can do a lot of stuff and only you can determine what you do and don't do. But despite everything, life will still go on, right? Like despite me not finishing the final piece, it's still gonna be fine. There's still day 8, day 9 and stuff that I'm gonna have to live through. And in art, you do improve, it just takes time, unfortunately, because I have sat there, probably just like you, watching how to find your art style, how to get better at art, and you know, stuff like that. But a majority of that stuff takes time. It's gonna slowly happen. It sucks, you know, because you're like, well, what else can I do? You can't do anything. You just gotta sit through it, and it sucks. But since you're gonna be there anyways, enjoy your time. So find a manga that you like, you know, get inspired, draw fan art, take pictures of silly little things. Just do stuff that makes you happy because either way, we're gonna have to sit through that time to get anything. So make sure you're having fun with it at least.
And yeah, keep drawing. Draw every day if you can. If you can't, like me, I just draw once a week. Make art that makes you happy, and that's it. That's literally all it is. So is there anything else? I think that was it. Oh, right as I finish, the AC cuts out. And there we go. I will record the rest of my closing thoughts for this. So bye-bye.
So all in all, what did I accomplish? I made the 1 watercolor, all 7 scrapbook pages, all 7 photo diary entries, and all 7 still lifes. But I couldn't finish the final piece. Which I'll be honest, on day 7 and 7.5, I was devastated. It was just one thing. How could I not finish it? And this is why you should make careful, thought out decisions and take time to think. Because you and me can see that considering all the other specs of the project and how much else I finished, that's not bad. Especially when you consider the original timeline for this workload was to have 1 month to do the final piece and everything else. I threw it into that 1 week just for fun. I forgot it was optional. So after all that, what did I learn by doing this study? I learned that common tip of, you know, that advice that they give you where it's like, if you want to get better at drawing, then you have to draw. I'm so sorry to be the one to say this, but they're right. If you want to get better at drawing, you gotta draw, baby girl. You want to paint like a master? Get painting. One day or day one. But jokes aside, I learned something else equally important. There is value in trying to do as much as you can. Set goals for yourself and do your best. That doesn't guarantee that you'll be successful, but pursue it to the best of your abilities. I learned that I can complete a lot more than I thought I could when I put my mind to it. But I also learned that I've standardized optional is required to myself. I didn't notice, but yeah, I've kind of always done this. Anything extra that I want to do, I have to do. I also learned failing does not inherently mean failure. So that's pretty cool. Remember that one, okay? My name is Paprika Cheers. If you've sat through the entire video, then welcome to the Peppers and thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. Anyways, if you want to see more content like this, feel free to hit subscribe and the bell and the silly little thumbs up icon that validates all my effort. Thanks. See you soon. Bye bye. Da 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 da. I hope it did record. Da 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 da.